by the window with the evening on his face, a half-finished glass beside him, and an empty chair in place. He checks the time, he checks the door. He doesn't look defeated anymore. Table 9, corner seat, jacket folded, quiet feet, watching headlights cross the rain, counting every passing train. One cold coffee, one small plate, a little tired, running late. The waitress asks him if he's fine. He smiles and says, I'm doing fine. No one here could read his mind. No one knew what he had left behind. No one knew he'd finally drawn the line. He's alright tonight. He's alright tonight. Let the world keep moving outside. He's alright tonight. A little room, a little time, a little distance from the life he left behind. Table 9, table 9. He used to answer every call, used to worry about them all, every promise, every name, every reason to remain. Now there's nothing on his phone, and for once he doesn't feel alone. He watches someone close the bar and realizes how far he's come so far. No one here could know the cost. No one saw the things he thought he lost. No one knew how much he needed to get lost. Oh, he's alright tonight. He's alright tonight. Let the world keep moving outside. He's alright tonight. No celebration, no grand design, just one quiet table at the end of the line. Table 9, table 9. Tomorrow he'll explain it, or maybe he won't explain. Some choices don't need witnesses, some freedom has no name. He raises up the glass and watches all the traffic disappear. For the first time in a long time, the future doesn't feel like fear. He's alright tonight. He's more than alright tonight. Let the whole world keep moving outside. He's alright tonight. He's alright tonight. And nobody needs to know why. Some victories arrive quietly. Some victories sit alone at table 9. Table 9. The evening moves outside. Table 9. He finally feels alright.
glass and fluorescent light, past the desks and the endless white, past the numbers on the elevator, past the people asking, see you later. Down through the lobby, out into the street, traffic moving underneath her feet. The city was waiting, the afternoon wide. She carried one secret she couldn't keep inside. No one knew why she was leaving so soon. No one knew what had changed in that room. She left at 4, she left at 4. She walked through the open door. She left at 4, she left at 4. And she wasn't coming back anymore. Into the sunlight, into the air, into a life that wasn't waiting there. She left at 4, she left at 4. Across the avenue under the rain, past the cafe and the morning train, past the old building, past the corner store, past every place she'd passed before. The phone in her pocket, the message unread, a sentence she dreamed of for years in her head. She stopped at the cross and she looked at the sky and smiled for the first time without asking why. No one saw the reason hidden in her hand. No one knew she'd finally got what she had planned. She left at 4, she left at 4, beyond the office door. She left at 4, she left at 4, and suddenly she wanted more. Beyond the traffic, beyond the gray, beyond the years she'd given away, beyond the meetings, beyond the calls, beyond the photographs upon the walls, away from the questions, away from the doubt, away from the voice that told her to wait it out. No destination written in stone, just a strange sensation of finally going home. Maybe leaving wasn't losing, maybe changing wasn't wrong. Maybe all those years of waiting were just making her strong. She didn't need permission, she didn't need applause. She only needed one small answer, and now she had it at last. She left at 4, she left at 4, with the whole afternoon before her. She left at 4, she left at 4, and every street looked different than before. She left at 4, she left at 4. No one knew what she was leaving for. She left at 4, she left at 4, and for the first time she knew exactly where she was going. 4 o'clock, the office lights stay on. 4 o'clock, but she is already gone. She left at 4, she left at 4. Every night when the building settles, I hear footsteps in the hall. 3 slow steps beside the doorway, then nothing at all. There is a light beneath the threshold, soft and narrow on the floor. Someone moves behind the silence, someone I have never seen before. And I wonder, who are you? Who are you? Walking through the dark at 4. Some nights I hear a key turning, some nights I hear the door. Sometimes there is only breathing, then the footsteps once more. I have imagined different faces, I've given different names. A woman waiting for the morning, a man who never sleeps the same. And I wonder, who are you? Who are you? Coming back here every night. Is there someone there? Is there someone there? Behind that quiet wall. Is there someone waiting? Is there someone remembering something I cannot recall? Then one evening in the hallway, I saw a woman with the key. She stood outside the apartment for a moment silently. She looked older than the photograph she carried in her hand. And when she opened up the doorway, I finally understood. It wasn't someone living there, it wasn't someone hiding from the world. It was someone saying goodbye to a place that held her childhood. And I wonder, how long do we remain? How long does a room remember after someone leaves their name? Is there someone there? Is there someone there? Behind that the people at the tables are watching, when everybody thinks they know, when somebody whispers they're finished, when somebody says let them go. But nobody knows what came before. Nobody knows what they've survived. Nobody sees the years between them, or why they're still sitting side by side. The moment comes to make a choice. Move closer, don't walk away. Don't leave it there, don't let the silence decide. You've got to find a way to say what's happening inside. Don't leave it there, don't let the whole room decide. You've got to find a way to stay on the same side. Stay a while, don't leave it there, don't let the silence decide. You've got to find a way to say what's happening inside. Don't leave it there, don't let the whole room decide. You've got to find a way to stay on the same side. Stay a while. Some people see the ending before they see the years. Some people judge the distance without knowing why it's here. If you're searching for the answer, if you're trying to understand, don't write the final sentence from the other side of the glass. Stay a while. Don't leave it there, don't let the silence decide. You've got to find a way to say what's happening inside. Don't leave it there, don't let the whole room decide. You've got to find a way to stay on the same side. Stay a while, don't leave it there, don't let the whole room decide. You've got to find a way to stay on the same side. Stay a while, stay a while, stay a while. The couple by the window still talking when the lights go down. He had a seat beside him, but he chose the one alone. There was a woman by the window, reading quietly on her own. And though the train was almost empty, he kept watching where he'd go. She looked up when When she smiled and looked away, he could have stopped beside her, but he had nothing much to say. So he took another carriage and let the afternoon decay. Perhaps he thought she had somewhere she was anxious to arrive. Perhaps he thought a silence was the safer way to drive. Perhaps some doors look ordinary until you leave them far behind. It's never easy knowing which small moment matters most, which empty seat was waiting, which ordinary choice was lost, and how a stranger's passive smile can become the thing you miss the most. It's hard to know what might have changed. It's hard to know just where. It's hard to know what waits for us in places we don't dare. It's hard to turn around in time when the moment disappears. And sometimes what we never chose can stay with us for years. He took the train back home again. He never learned her name. He sometimes wonders where she went, but nothing stayed the same. It's hard to know what might have changed. It's hard to know just where. It's hard to know what waits for us in places we don't dare. It's hard to turn around in time when the moment disappears. And sometimes what we never chose can stay with us for years. He had a seat beside him, but he chose the one alone. There was a woman by the window, reading quietly on her own. And though the train was almost empty, he still remembers where she sat. Some moments never happen, and still they leave a trace. Somewhere between two stations, a life that wasn't lived was waiting in an empty place. There was a little waiting when she came home that night. Her name was on the envelope in black and white. table and smiled instead. She had been waiting, she had been trying, she had been hoping for this one thing, and now it was happening right in front of her. She didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Let it go, let it go, let it go tonight. Let it go, let it go, everything is finally right. Let it go, all the weight she carried through. Let it go, there's nothing left to prove. Her friends would see the letter and think the worst had come. They'd see her standing quietly and think she'd come undone. They didn't know the meetings, they didn't know the calls, they didn't know how many times she had tried to make it stop. She had been waiting, she had been trying, she had been hoping for this one thing, and now it was happening right in front of her. She didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Let it go, let it go, let it go tonight. Let it go, everything is finally right. Let it go, all the weight she carried through. Let it go, there's nothing left to prove. She folded up the letter and put it in a drawer. She didn't need to read it, she knew what it was for. A door that finally closed, a chapter finally done. A life she had been leaving long before tonight had come. She changed into her old coat, she walked into the street. The city looked completely different, moving underneath her feet. Nobody stopped to ask her, nobody knew her name, nobody knew that something ending could feel this good again. She had been waiting, she had been trying, she had been hoping for this one thing, and now it was happening right in front of her. She didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Let it go, let it go, let it go tonight. Let it go, everything is finally right. Let it go, all the weight she carried through. Let it go, there's nothing left to prove. And nobody saw it coming, nobody knew the plan, nobody knew how long she wanted to finally leave it all behind. The letter looked like sorrow from the other side of the room, but sometimes what looks like losing is exactly what we choose. Let it go, let it go, let it go tonight. Let it go, let it go, everything is finally right. Let it go, all the weight she carried through. Let it go, there's nothing left to prove. Let it go, she doesn't need to know what anybody thinks. Let it go, the door is finally closing and she's finally free. Let it go, no more waiting, no more wondering. Let across the courtyard every morning, the same gray coat, the same slow walk. Down past the bicycles and windows, past all the people stopping just to talk. He keeps his eyes upon the pavement, he never turns when someone calls. The little gestures pass between them like shadows moving down the walls. And the evening settles softly on the windows facing west, and the lights come on behind him as the city goes to rest. And nobody asks him, and nobody knows. Sometimes a neighbor holds the doorway, sometimes a child runs through the rain. Sometimes a hand is raised in greeting, but he keeps walking just the same. A newspaper beneath his arm, a key held tightly in his hand. He reaches for the second staircase and disappears before they understand. And the evening settles softly on the windows facing west, and the lights come on behind him as the city goes to rest. And nobody asks him, and nobody knows. And the evening settles softly on the windows facing west, and the lights come on behind him as the city goes to rest. And nobody asks him, and nobody knows. Then one morning there was shouting at the entrance of the building. A little girl had fallen crying, and he was already kneeling there. He spoke to her in another language, held her hand until she smiled, and when her mother came to find her, he stepped away and walked inside. And suddenly I understood him, not the silence, not the door, not the way he never answered, not the way he looked away before. He wasn't cold, he wasn't angry, he was simply afraid. And the evening settles softly on the windows facing west, and the lights come on behind him as the city goes to rest. And nobody asks him, and nobody knows. Tomorrow he will walk the courtyard. Tomorrow someone may say hello, and perhaps he'll stop this time, perhaps he won't. The lights come on behind him, one by one, and somewhere in the building, a door closes very slow. 17, she leaves the same way she has for years. She never takes the main road. She never tells anyone where. She walks beneath the station lights with the same small bag she carries there. Someone says she must be lonely. Someone says she must be strange. Someone says she has no reason to leave her home that way. Someone says she has a secret. Someone says she has a life. Someone says she meets somebody every Friday night. Someone says she must be lonely. Someone says she must be strange. Someone says she has no reason to leave her home that way. Someone says she has a secret. Someone says she has a life. Someone says she meets somebody every Friday night. 6:17, Friday evening. 6:17, and she's gone. 6:17, Friday evening. 6:17, moving on. Every Friday at 6:17, the same street takes her away. Every Friday at 6:17, the same lights fade behind her face. She passes through the station. She never takes the train. She crosses by the river, then walks through the rain. Someone says she's going somewhere. Someone says she's falling in love. Someone says there's someone waiting somewhere far above. Someone says she's wasting time. Someone says she should stay. Nobody asks the simple question. Nobody asks her anyway. Someone says she's going somewhere. Someone says she's falling in love. Someone says there's someone waiting somewhere far above. Someone says she's wasting time. Someone says she should stay. Nobody asks the simple question. Nobody asks her anyway. 6:17, Friday evening. 6:17, and she's gone. 6:17, Friday evening. 6:17, moving on. Every Friday at 6:17, she closes the door and disappears. Every Friday at 6:17, she leaves the same way she has for years. She never takes the main road. She never tells anyone where. She walks beneath the station lights with the same small bag she carries there. But tonight I followed her, not to find out where she goes. I saw her stop beside a building where the hallway lights were low. She climbed a narrow staircase and knocked upon a door. An old man opened slowly and smiled like he had waited before. She put the There was an empty chair at lunchtime beside the window near the glass. Nobody moved the coffee cup there. Nobody asked how long it would last. Someone said he must have found another job. Someone said he simply needed some time. Someone said there had been trouble, but nobody knew the reason why. talked about it over sandwiches. They talked about it over coffee. And somebody changed the subject, and the afternoon went on. Everybody had an answer. Everybody had a name. Everybody had a reason. Nobody had asked. The empty chair at lunch. The empty chair at lunch stayed there through the changing days. The empty chair at lunch. The empty chair at lunch. And nobody knew what to say. By September the flowers were gone. By October they had cleared the desk. Someone finally took the photograph. Someone finally moved the books. A new employee sat there one Monday. He asked who used to work in that place. 3 people answered different stories, and none of them remembered the face. They laughed about the old confusion, then went back to what they had to do. There was always another meeting. There was always something new. Everybody had an answer. Everybody had a name. Everybody had a reason. Nobody had asked. The empty chair at lunch. The empty chair at lunch stayed there through the changing days. The empty chair at lunch. The empty chair at lunch. And nobody knew what to say. She had left to take care of her mother. She had written twice before. She thought someone would tell the others. She thought somebody would know. But the message never reached them, and the weeks became a year. So the stories grew around the silence, until nobody remembered why she disappeared. And maybe that's how stories happen when the truth is out of reach. We fill the empty spaces with whatever we believe. The empty chair at lunch. The empty chair at lunch held a story no one knew. The empty chair at lunch. The empty chair at lunch was never really about them. The empty chair at lunch. The empty chair at lunch stayed there longer than it should. And nobody asked. Nobody asked. Nobody asked. There was an empty chair at lunchtime beside the window near the glass. Nobody knew. Nobody asked. Nobody asked. They put the numbers on the table. They told him where the plane would land. They said the office had a window looking over half the city from the 23rd floor. They talked about the money, they talked about the name, they talked about the people waiting. They talked as if his answer had already been made. They said, you know you can't refuse this. They said you'll never get it twice. They said everybody would take it, like wanting something different was a kind of sacrifice. He listened without arguing, he thanked them for their time. Then he looked out through the window and said, I don't think this is mine. He said no when everybody said yes. He said no, and he didn't need to explain. He said no to the life they put in front of him, and walked away without regret. He had spent years getting ready. He had learned exactly what to do. He had waited for the right moment, but the moment wasn't right for him. He knew what they would call it, he knew what they would say. A foolish kind of courage to throw a perfect future away. But there was someone waiting at home, and a promise he had made long before the numbers and the title on the page. He said no when everybody said yes. He said no, and he didn't need to explain. He said no to the life they put in front of him, and walked away without regret. He said no when everybody said yes. He said no, and he didn't need to explain. He said no to the life they put in front of him, and walked away without regret. He said no to everything they thought he needed. He said no, he said no to everything they called success. He said no because he finally understood that having everything could still mean having less. He said no when everybody said yes. He said no, and now he knows why, and found another kind of freedom on the other side. He said no, 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 no. He said no. She watches every street go by. She never looks at anybody. She never tells us why. A paper folded in her hands, a little smile she doesn't show. The city moves behind the glass, and still she seems to be alone. She gets on at the same corner. She gets off 3 stops before. She walks beneath the morning traffic,
everything. They said she had it made. She left the office in the afternoon and never looked afraid. They said she'd lost her patience. They said she'd lost her mind. They said a woman doesn't throw away a chance like that in life. They talked about her over coffee. They talked about her in the hall. They made a dozen explanations, but they never called. They said she should have taken it. They said she'd live to regret. They said there would be nothing better than the offer she had left. They saw the empty desk behind her. They saw the papers on the floor. They saw a woman closing one door and assumed she wanted nothing more. But they didn't see the mornings. They didn't see the sleepless nights. They didn't know what she had promised, or what she had to make right. You see, it's a frightening little thing when everyone decides for you, when they know what you should want before they ever know what you've been through. And though nobody asked her, she knew exactly what she'd choose. Sometimes the hardest thing to understand is simply having nothing left to prove. Nobody asked her why. Nobody asked her why. They only saw the answer. They never saw the night. Nobody asked her why. Nobody asked her why. They saw her turn away, but never knew what she had left behind. Oh! Nobody asked her why. 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 You see, it's a frightening little thing when everyone decides for you, when they know what you should want before they ever know what you've been through. And though nobody asked her, she knew exactly what she'd choose. Sometimes the hardest thing to understand is simply having nothing left to supermarket lights were shining long after the office is closed. He walked between the aisles slowly, with nowhere particular to go. A basket hanging from his fingers, 3 things written on a list. He stood beside the frozen dinners and watched the people disappear. The cashier knew him by his first name. She said, "You're late again tonight." He smiled and looked toward the windows where the streets were full of light. Maybe there's more to staying late. Maybe there's more than meets the eye. Maybe there's somewhere else to be before the night is over. He bought a bottle of mineral water, a loaf of bread and something sweet. He walked around the same 4 aisles before he finally found the street. His apartment wasn't far away. He could have been there 9:30, but he stood beneath the traffic lights and watched the buses pass him by. He called somebody from the corner, then listened more than he spoke. He said, "I'll be home a little later," and watched another evening go. Maybe there's more to staying late. Maybe there's more than meets the eye.
but I don't remember where. The woman standing beside the doorway has somebody's eyes, she said. And look at the way she's holding him. Look at the way they stand. Nobody in the room could name them. Nobody knew who they were. And then she smiled for a second, as if she'd suddenly remembered. I think the house was here somewhere, he said, before they changed the street. The curtains were the same as the ones that used to hang upstairs. And look at the little boy beside her. Look at his hands. Nobody in the room could name him. Nobody knew who he was. And then she turned the photograph over and found a date written underneath. Sometimes a photograph can hold a person long after everyone forgets their name. Sometimes a face can cross a family without anyone knowing why. The woman was her grandmother, the little boy was her father, and the man beside them was someone nobody had spoken about for 50 years. Nobody recognized her until somebody looked again. Nobody recognized him until somebody knew the date. And suddenly the photograph wasn't a photograph anymore. It was a family. It was a life. It was somebody they had all forgotten to remember.
keeps it moving. We keep it moving all night. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. Every day, every night. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. Everything is going alright. He says he works downtown. He says it's nothing much. A little desk, a little paperwork, a little waiting on the clock. He says he knows the people there. He says they know him too. He says it's just another job like anybody else would do. But every morning before sunrise, he's already on his way. He carries something in a small black case and never talks about the day. He comes home when the streets are empty. He leaves before the morning starts. And when they ask him how his day was, he smiles and says, "Not bad." Nobody knows where he goes. Nobody knows what he does. Nobody sees the hours. Nobody asks because he never talks about it. He never needs applause. He just keeps moving forward because he knows what it is for. He says he works downtown. He says it's nothing much. A little desk, a little paperwork, a little waiting on the clock. He says he knows the people there. He says they know him too. He says it's just another job like anybody else would do. But every morning before sunrise, he's already on his way. He carries something in a small black case and never talks about the day. He comes home when the streets are empty. He leaves before the morning starts. And when they ask him how his day was, he smiles and says, "Not bad." He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. Every day, every night. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. Everything is going alright. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. That's the way he wants it to be. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. And that's enough for him. You think you know somebody by the things they say they do, but there are lives inside the silence that nobody ever knew. He doesn't need to tell them. He doesn't need their praise. Some people find their meaning in the quiet parts of their days. He keeps it moving. 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 Every day, every day, every day, every night. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. Everything is going alright. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. That's the way he wants it to be. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. He keeps it moving. And that's enough for him. He keeps it moving, he keeps it moving. Nobody knows, nobody knows. He keeps it moving, he keeps it moving, keeps it moving. That's all they need to know. He keeps it moving, he keeps it moving. He's doing what he loves. He keeps it moving, he keeps it moving, and that's enough. Keep it moving.
The street was quiet after midnight, the windows turning blue. One light stayed on upstairs long after the others disappeared. People passing in the rain would look up as they went and say she must be waiting for someone who never came. She kept the light on, she kept the light on all through the night. She kept the light on, she kept the light on. Nobody knew why. The taxi stopped beside the corner. The driver looked upstairs. There was a coach beside the doorway. There was nobody there. A neighbor said she'd been waiting for weeks and maybe more. Another said she'd lost somebody. Another said she'd lost hope. But every night at 11, the same small Someone knows my name. Your name. A man stood beside the station door, a newspaper beneath his arm. He looked at me as I walked past, as if he knew where I was from. One hand lifted for a moment, then slowly disappeared. He said my name without a question, like he'd been waiting years. Someone knows my name. Someone knows my name, but I don't know his. Someone knows my name. Someone knows my name. Who is this? Un homme devant la gare, un visage dans la foule. Il connaît son nom, il connaît son histoire. Il ne dit rien, il attend seulement, comme s'il savait qu'il finirait par revenir. Someone knows my name. Someone knows my name, but I don't know his. Someone knows my name. Someone knows my name. Who is this? Your name. Your name. Someone knows my name. He knows your name. Someone knows my name. He knows where you lived. Someone knows my name. He knows your mother. He took a photograph from his pocket and placed it in my hand. A house beside a river, a child beneath an apple tree. I knew the house immediately, but I had never seen the man. Then he pointed at the little boy and said, "That was you." Someone knows my name. Someone knows my name, and now I know his. Someone knows my name. Someone knows my name. Someone knows my name. I remember this. Someone knows my name. Someone knows my name. From a life I never knew. Someone knows my name, and he remembers me too. Your name. Your name. Your name. Someone knows my name. Someone knows my name. Your name. He was always there by 8:45, coffee in his hand, a joke in his mind. He knew who was leaving, he knew who had stayed. He could make everybody laugh in the middle of the day. He talked about football, he talked about the rain. He complained about traffic and laughed at the same old names. Nobody saw anything different that year. Nobody noticed how quiet he became. How do you know when somebody is changing? How do you know when somebody lets go? Is it in the things they don't say? Is it in the way they look away? Or can a person disappear while standing right beside you? He still answered the telephone, he still stayed late when somebody asked. He still remembered everybody's birthday, he still made the same old jokes. On Fridays he went out with the others. He raised his glass and smiled for the photograph. They said, "You're doing all right, aren't you?" He said, "Of course I am." And everybody believed him, because everybody needed to. Everyone thought he was fine. Everyone thought he was fine. He kept the world moving, so nobody asked why. Everyone thought he was fine. Everyone thought he was fine. Sometimes the strongest face is the one that hides the most. I knew him better than they did, or at least I thought I knew. I knew the stories he told at the table, I knew the songs he listened to. But I never asked him what happened on the nights when he stayed awake. I never asked why he kept the lights on until the morning began to break. I thought he needed some time, I thought he'd come around. I thought there would always be another day to sit down and talk it out. Everyone thought he was fine. Everyone thought he was fine. He kept the world moving, so nobody asked why. Thought he was fine. Everyone thought he was fine. And maybe he wanted us to believe it for a while. Thought he was fine. Everyone thought he was fine. Until one morning he wasn't there. Everyone thought he was fine. Everyone thought he was fine. Everyone thought he was fine. What she didn't tell them was why she had to go. What she didn't tell them was something they could never know. They she threw it all away. They thought she had lost her way, but what she didn't tell them was that she finally chose herself. She left the office in the afternoon with everything still on her desk. She didn't wait for anyone. She didn't answer all the text. Her friend said, "What are you doing?" Her mother said, "Please don't do this." She heard the disappointment, but she didn't change her mind. She took the train beyond the city and watched the buildings disappear. For the first time in a long time, she wasn't afraid of where she'd end up. And when the world says you should stay, when everybody knows the better way, sometimes you have to close the door before you know what you're leaving for. What she didn't tell them was why she had to go. What she didn't tell them was something they could never know. They thought she threw it all away. They thought she had lost her way, but what she didn't tell them was that she finally chose herself. She had been saving every letter in a drawer beneath her bed. Every offer, every possibility, every life she hadn't led. She had been waiting for permission from people who were never there. And every time she almost left, she found another reason to stay. But that morning something changed, and the fear no longer won. She put the key beside the flowers and walked outside into the sun. And when the world says you should stay, when everybody looks the other way, sometimes you have to trust your heart, even when you don't know where to start. What she didn't tell them was why she had to go. What she didn't tell them was something they could never know. They thought she threw it all away. They thought she had lost her way, but what she didn't tell them was that she finally chose herself. Maybe they will understand someday. Maybe they won't. Maybe the people who loved her most were the ones who couldn't let her go. She could have explained everything. She could have stayed until they understood. But some decisions lose their meaning when
with 1,000 things to hide. Some are late for something important. Some are simply taking their time. There's a woman at the corner, looking down at her phone. There's a man inside the doorway who doesn't want to go home. And I used to think I understood them by the things I saw them do, but every face is only one side of a story passing through. Someone turns down an invitation. Someone walks away too soon. Someone laughs a little louder when the silence enters the room. Someone says they don't need anybody. Someone says they're doing fine. Someone leaves before the ending. Someone stays until closing time. And we give them our explanations because we need to know the reason. We make a story from a moment and call it truth before we leave it. You see a second,
You see a day
you see the words,
they choose to say.
but you don't see the years behind them. You don't see what brought them here. You don't see the things they carry. You don't see what they fear. And maybe that's the hardest thing, to know that every stranger is a world you'll never completely know. So let the man sit at the table, let the woman change her mind, let the neighbor miss the greeting, let the tired person take their time.